Many will judge Blade Runner 2049 and its futuristic dystopia on the first few seconds that they see.
They know you're here.
A mood, a pace, a feeling, and the Harrison Ford and Ryan Gosling.
I had your job once. I know.
This is not a running, jumping, and falling down movie. This is not a light comedy. This is not a bromance or a car chase movie. This is... Oh, I'm sorry, man. God, that was a hurtful thing to say.
Reports from the set that Ford actually made contact during filming of one fight scene.
Did you punch him in the face by mistake? What was this?
Yeah, why not? I mean, don't you sometimes get irritated about how old you are and how good looking he is? I took a small moment and let it fly. I threw 80 punches. I hit him one time. That's a pretty good average.
I saw it written in the margins of his script, made contact, and I thought...
Ford reprises his role from the original 1982 Blade Runner movie, ex-cop Rick Deckard.
We call it void comp for short.
Then...
Just answer the questions, please.
And now.
What do you want?
I want to ask you some questions.
It's 2049 in a Los Angeles where it still rains a lot more than real life, and Gosling plays a new generation of Blade Runner. Action! Cleaning the streets of replicants, rogue humanoid robots. The theme, what it is to be human.
If you could just look up and to the left, please.
If this gets out, we've bought ourselves a war.
Where are we going to be in 2049? We're already producing bioengineered people. Will they be as emotionally human as we are? That could be an army of people that could take over.
You're not making me feel any better about this. But...
Robin Wright is Gosling's boss.
So what you saw didn't happen.
Yes, madam.
You were rather scary in this film. I mean, in a good way, don't you think?
Good cover. That was a really good cover. The minute I decided to do the hair back and shellac it, I was like, there she is.
Who'd you bring?
It's taken over 3 decades for this sequel to happen, stymied by rights issues and the like for that long.
The first time I heard that they wanted to do a follow-up or a sequel to Blade Runner, I said, what an exciting, fantastic, bad idea.
Then the script won him over, and the crucial Harrison Ford and Ryan Gosling.
As massive as it is, as provocative conceptually as it is, it's still a very intimate, personal, and emotional story, and that's so unique to Blade Runner.
Ridley Scott, who honchoed the first, does not return to the director's chair.
You know, he's a very busy man, right. and Harrison Ford wanted to shoot sooner than later, so that's why I came on board.
He's an EP and advisor to the Canadian Denis Villeneuve, whose previous work includes last year's Arrival.
You're the director, but Ridley Scott is looking over your shoulder.
Ridley Scott gave me total freedom.
Early reviews for this are, frankly, stellar. But when the original Blade Runner was released in 1982, it was not a critical smash and a bit of a box office flop. In the 35 years since, Blade Runner's cult status has grown and grown.
Time to die.
The original is such an experience, but what's also interesting is the experience you have after you've seen it, because part of the reason why I think it became a cult classic is because you couldn't shake it. It was painting this nightmarish vision of the future that felt possible.
Does the nightmarish vision of the future seem more plausible in 2017 than it did in 1982?
To me, I can clearly see that unless we revert to a respect for science, a love of nature, and our progeny, what comes behind us, the planet is under dire stress.
But sequels to classics can be a dangerous game.
There is pressure, right, to make sure that you do it right.
That pressure's always there. make sure you take advantage of the opportunity you have with every film.
I'm not going to tell you anything about the plot.
I'm terrified of putting out spoilers for this film. I don't know what I'm allowed to say.
I don't either.
I mean, it makes it hard for me to then do a 6 or 7 minute story.
Well, yeah, for you, but it's hard for us too.
Watching is not a struggle. Around 2.5 hours long, daunting perhaps, until you try it.
I mean, my butt went to sleep, but I didn't. So.
Sorry for your butt, but I'm happy your brain stayed on.
Thanks to the legendary cinematographer Roger Deakins and the actors giving their all. There's action and enigma and that deepest question of all.
This is about what it means to be a human being. What are our opportunities? What are our responsibilities? Do they really exist? It's not the answers, it's the questions. There are a lot of questions left unanswered, and it's kind of like life.
I'm Nick Watt for Nightline in Los Angeles.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.